One of the questions that an awful lot of people ask, and one of the misconceptions that people have, is that you need a lot of money to make money from tax sales. And the reality is that simply is not true. Let me give you an example. Let's analyze a recent Midwestern tax sale. There were about 5,000 liens on this sale. Liens that were below $25 amounted to about 300. There were liens that were between $25 and $100. You got more of those. There were about 500 of those liens. Liens between $100 and $500 was a good-sized group. There were 1,200 of those. Liens between $500 and $1,000, there were almost 1,350. Liens between $1,000 and $2,000, there were about 1,050. Liens $2,000 to $3,000 was just over 1,000, and liens greater than $3,000, there were about 780. What this means is if you look at the total sale, 54% of all the liens were below $1,000. And a third of them, 33%, were below $500. You don't need a lot of money. Now, what type of properties are on a typical tax sale? We'll analyze the same sale. The number of commercial properties, there were about 700. Number of multifamily properties, there were less than 100. Miscellaneous, which is industrial, agricultural, vacant land, there were about 150. Residential, there were over 5,000. Commercial property was 10%, multifamily less than 2%, miscellaneous 3%, residential was 84.55% of the total sale. What this means is the vast majority of all tax liens sell for less than $1,000. Most of the properties on a tax sale are residential properties. This is important. You can get involved in tax sales without a lot of money. You can get residential properties without having to have a lot of money.
If you'd like to learn how to do tax sales and do this over and over again, come to our 16-hour training course. It is 6 sessions over 2 weeks, and it starts this Tuesday. And unlike some programs, this isn't a multi-$1,000 course. It only costs $397 for 2 payments of $218. And I guarantee that you'll get more information than from any other course out there and spend far less to get information from someone who's actually purchased over 77,000 tax liens. Now, what do you get in the course? You get complete due diligence training and how to do it from home, how to do internet sales online from home. You get manuals on every state. You get 1 year's free support. The tax sale toolbox, which is free for the first 30 days and then just $29 a month, gives you free access to over 300 tax sale lists a year, plus the lunch and learn sessions that include Q&A sessions and special sessions on particular subjects that you may be having a problem with. You get everything you need to increase your income by thousands of dollars every year. If you're ready to get started right now, just sign up for our next class by clicking the link below. If, on the other hand, you'd like to get more information about tax sales before you sign up for the class, we have a 1-hour video that will give you a full understanding about tax sales. You can view that video by clicking the link below. I'd like to thank you for spending a few minutes with us. I think you'll find tax sales are not only very profitable, but a lot of fun to do. Hope you'll join us for a class. See you then.